Alright. Hello, hello. Time to go to Novigrad and see what is happening there. And I believe we need to visit Tris Marigold. Let's go for it.
An entire Syria collapsed in the swamp. Some peasants found her and took her to the Baron, Valen's self-appointed ruler. The warlord took the young woman in, had her nursed back to health, then sent her on her way to Novigrad.
Oh, loading screen. Favorite thingy. One of the favorite thingy. Come on, game. Load in, please. Good. 1700 steps. World map. Oh, yes. Okay, you know what? Let's just right there. Right after I left this place. Is it Tris in her house? Tris is lucky she got a house.
Thanks to the trade, keeps the hunger at bay.
Let's move it. I can't seem to catch my breath. I think the smudges might be.
Quite the work my man's got, eh?
It won't be as
What else
cocky
that?
as the Baron's
Brought him a
men
bucket
with
of
their
peelings
arse.
yesterday.
Got their asses whipped like a Novigrad whore.
You surprised? They
Okay.
tried to dance with a witcher.
Come on, Roach.
You so curious? Ask him yourself.
It's gonna be a horse riding simulator for a while, I think. I wonder if maybe
Heard about them sick black ones being sent to town.
yeah, maybe I should do some contracts at some point.
I were in Novigrad.
Novigrad? You don't get that.
What the?
Baron's men.
Wrong way. Horse. What are you doing?
Is it true? Northern women bathe once a
Whoa there, Roach. Whoa!
Hidden treasure. Yeah, I want a hidden treasure. Well, at least I'm going to have something to sell. Okay. Some extra loot. Oops. Yeah, he was one head shorter than the others. Good. Is there anything I can collect? Lovely. Where are you, Roach? There you are.
Move it.
Yeah, move it. I like to move it, move it. Alright, let's do a shortcut. Oh, sorry, man.
Grill didn't show again today. Wonder what excuse.
My mind's like water. Never know when they've done.
Come on.
I think we shall have somewhere here a signpost.
Anyone can swing a sword, but can
Yeah, there it is.
Hello, long ears. You paid the tax.
Tax.
Got my eye on you.
Slow now. Whoa.
The eternal fire will guide us.
you copper look got
Officer, taking a rest for which chapter?
It's a rank.
Watch out the Blabberkin.
bet you're sweaty and all that armor.
What you care?
Go, go. Slower.
Alright, let's just leave the horse here. Okay, can I sell you these things I have here? Or
do you got
maybe I should sell them to a blacksmith. Maybe that's what I should try.
So long.
Sick of it. Your son's dead,
Okay.
Need something sharpened? Reforged?
What do you have on offer?
Let's see. Well, not much. Be honest. Alright. That's sold. How much does it cost? That's +1 damage. Avatar's weapon repair kit. That is quite pricey. This one here is a steel sword +2 damage. So this one. How much does it cost? 87. I do not have enough money for both. Okay. Maybe later.
So long.
Now they'll throw us out into the street.
I need to go from the other side. Me good.
See what I do.
How are we to fight a pestilence?
What the heck?
No evil can survive the holy fire. The holy fire enlightens, burns, and cleanses. Behold the flame of grace and mercy.
Idiots.
Special fire for you, freak. Nice, slow burning. You'll beg for mercy in all the voices known to you, like the others of your species. No! I wanted only to live like you. Help me, kind folk, please!
A doppler!
Wow. That is just not right.
Sure hope Doo-Doo hasn't met the same fate.
Why the stench is entirely different.
Don't touch me.
Any needs must start looking to make some coin too, eh? It's like a witch with muscle.
What is happening here?
Son
Looting,
of-
boys.
We're looting here.
Get lost.
Want you gone by the time I count to 3. 1,
Hear that?
2,
Ooh, looky. Thinks he can scare us off.
3.
Keep it together, Lex. Son of a whore.
Damn.
Leave him to me! Son of a whore!
Oh, you dick. You know what?
Is he? Keep it together, lads! Together now! Kill the horse! Die, fool! No more, please!
Where's the sorceress who lived here?
You are lucky because I
Most
could
likely
have
I
killed
did
you.
in some rat trap with the rest of them.
Who's she hiding from?
Temple Guard's cracking down. All mages are fair game.
Yeah, they round them up like rats.
Someone's gotta know more.
I'd look for her in a putrid grove.
Putrid Grove. Interesting, as names go.
A hive of scum and freakery if there ever was one. No decent folk show their hides there.
That why you think I should look for my friend there?
I meant no offence.
Putrid Grove. Where is it?
I wouldn't know. Rumour has it, it's a place for freaks and oddities.
You'd fit in well there.
Maybe. Thing is, gotta know how to get there.
They say you've got to get there through the sewers, but you've got to enter them outside of town. Few know where exactly, though.
Ask a beggar. Or spot yourself a thief and follow him. Beggars and thieves got to pay tribute to the king of beggars. Word is, they do it in the grove.
Mean to say the local beggars have a king? Crown, scepter, and all that?
Wouldn't scoff, mate. King of beggars, it's a moniker. Yeah, for a man who everyone in Novigrad respects deeply.
And watch yourself. Menger himself don't even go to the grove.
Someone call for me. Wonder why.
Here is
Snanger.
that bastard.
Temple Guard.
Thieving vermin to the confession chamber.
What, but sir, what's the offence? This is some sorcerer's bitchy shop.
Think that gives you the right to steal her property.
Well, sorcerers, mages of all types are outlaws.
But by law, the temple guard takes possession of their belongings, and the rule of law still holds in Novigrad.
Alright, guys. You are done for good.
You know a bat can sniff out a moth a mile away.
Small animals. Can't say I'm really interested.
I know your trade. Spotted those yellow eyes amidst the rabble in the square right away. Did you notice how much common folk love flames? The eternal fire will consume them all one day, one way or another. And as bats sense moths, so I sense freaks. And start by warning them, Novigrad's no place for your kind.
What is it for then? Yeah.
Heard Novigrad was no place for mages. Now you're telling me it's no place for witchers. So who's it a place for?
Righteous folk professing the one true faith in the eternal fire. Nothing I
You
can do to
moron.
you now, but just
Zero
know that I
idiot.
know you're here. One misstep, one error, you'll make a mistake, it's inevitable. I'll be the first to learn of it, and when I do, it'll be standard procedure. Like for every magic oddity who dares taint this city's air. Be seeing you.
I hope. I hope.
Herbs? Roots? Just turn to healing.
My Evening with a Vampire. But this is maybe a reference to Interview with a Vampire? God knows.
Hairbrush. Only ever known Triss to use one like this.
Okay, let's look around upstairs.
Amulets are emanating magic. Gotta be Triss's. She was allergic to potions.
There is still more. Witcher signs. As a mule is neither ass nor horse, though it has traits of both, so are witchers neither mages nor common men. Alright. Chris has got a big house.
Triss's. Never knew how to drop them on the floor. The Rose of Remembrance. All dried up.
Witchers not quite the devils you thought. A conviction has arisen amongst both mages and the hoi polloi that witchers barely raise a hair's breadth above animals, that they are deformed and bloodthirsty mutants, and that in slacking this thirst they do no limit themselves. Blah 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 blah. Okay. Alright. So either I have to talk with a bugger, or find the thief and just follow it. Okay, let's get out.
Oh, deepest apologies, Governor. Fetch some metal, you wretch. I've been robbed! Thief!
Okay, where did he go?
Come on, good folk, come quickly. I haven't enough for everyone.
That's devilish dear.
Beg your pardon?
Ah, there is one.
He sensed something. Gotta stay further back.
Stop! Thief!
Past the barn on yonder fence, where old cockle sits. I'll come to you, my darling lass, as soon as I can piss. Whoa! What?
So,
No, no,
so
no,
be
no, 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 no,
merciful.
no.
Give us a crowd, eh? My mum's sick, and if I don't feed her, well, she's like to die of hunger.
Here,
I'll give you.
You gold-hearted man. Care to hear me tell a woe?
some other time. I'm in a hurry.
Oh,
The bonny birds that prance by here, cheeks like full bellows, begging to be
Ah, Fabian, it's unhealthy.
Nonsense.
all right.
Just look at the freak.
Help, save me. I'm dying of poverty. What say you we up over to a brothel this evening?
Like a new rise takes, you're a bigger rat picker than me. Our world will burn. Burn in the eternal fire.
So many buggers. Shady individual. Very shady.
Watch it. Temple guard lets even you into the city.
Open up.
Who are you and what you want?
Take a look. What do you see?
Yellow eyes, pair of swords, mutated killer, methinks.
Heard this place was a meeting spot for oddities.
Heard right. Know the password, get him free. Don't know it. Gotta contribute to the Grove's upkeep.
Don't know the password.
Pay up then.
50. Nah.
I won't pay. Let me in.
Yes, sir.
Good. I already donated 20 crowns. I'm not gonna donate another 50.
How are things?
Good.
About time we made something clear, sorceress.
Yes, high time.
Me and my men will manage just fine without the help of you or any other mages. But you, well, without our help, you're sitting ducks for the temple guard. Who do I spy?
Geralt?
Hey, Triss.
See you two know each other. See you
He's
two know
looking
each other
nice.
well.
I like her.
I was curious whether you'd managed to find me, Witcher.
Knew I was looking for you. Got something to take up with me?
Am I mistaken, or you got something to take up with me?
Who knows? Man with 2 swords and the skill to use them could be very useful these days.
Could have sent some underling to fetch me.
Could have, but I admit I wanted to see how you'd manage. See if you're as crafty as you are well crafted. See, Witcher, I've got plans. Big plans. Far-reaching plans to reshape this city head to toe.
Ever thought of seeking a seat on the city council?
City Council is a puppet troupe with the hierarchy of the Church of the Eternal Fire as its puppeteer. Until recently, that is, when Radovid and his witch hunters took the reins. The semblance of power don't interest me.
I don't stand a chance.
You face the Temple Guard and witch hunters armed to the teeth, and all you've got's a gang of tramps and a handful of mages. I wouldn't bet a single crown on you.
Nor would I. Not at the moment. But war shuffles the deck. In wartime, folks start to understand things. Start to wonder why magic's outlawed, even though it's so damn useful. Folk come to me knowing full well it's forbidden. You know why? Because they fear death by disease more than torture. I'm actually glad someone like you's found his way to our city. Because it will be our city one day, Geralt. Mark my words.
Yours, plural.
Yeah, mine. And me friends. But that's a tale for another time. For now, I'll leave you two alone.
Big plans. Big plans.
Well, you clearly need it.
Geralt, I have a lot of things to take care of in town.
I'll be glad to tag along. What's your arrangement? He using you?
Helping me to survive, actually.
6 months ago, if somebody said Triss Merigold would be working for a Novigrad criminal, I'd never have believed it.
6 months ago, Triss Merigold parted with someone very dear to her and had to start anew. Hasn't turned out like I imagined. Come on.
Madam Sorceress. Beautiful as ever. Damn shame to part.
Don't fret. Bound to be back soon.
She is popular.
I take it you're in Novigrad on important business.
Important doesn't do it justice. I'm looking for someone.
More precisely?
Young woman who's like a daughter to me.
Her. Here. No, impossible.
She was here.
Oh, it's
There are
possible.
witnesses, evidence. Was hoping you'd heard something. You've been here a while. I need you to help me find something, anything, a trace.
I'll do everything I can, of course. Who might know more?
What's the hurry? My queen?
What a bloody day.
Winds howling.
Hello, Klug. Managed to get those magic incense ingredients?
Yes, somewhat with difficulties, you might say. I was walking along the canal with a sack full of goodies for you. Looked up and spied a trio of temple guards coming the other way.
Get to the point, Klug. No time today for one of your long stories.
Wait!
So he dropped it.
A sack full of magicalities and they were coming straight towards me. I don't easily frighten, but I felt a cold sweat on my arse, I did. I'm afraid I had no choice. I dropped the sack in the water. I had to. When asked why, I claimed it contained a dead cat. You shan't believe this, but they believed me.
I need that package, Klug. I've got a contract.
It must be on the canal bed. Luckily, it was heavy enough to sink. I'm sure it'll turn up if you search.
You expect me to pay you, then dive for my goods into that ice-cold filth?
Well, you'll get it.
I can do
Because I'm
that.
nice.
Where'd you toss the package?
Near the crane. Second bridge in from the harbour.
I didn't expect such devotion.
Wanted to freshen up anyway. Let's go.
Stop. Hear that? They've come for us.
The fool didn't break until I began to prick his heels.
Every man's got his sensitive spots. Interrogated a mage once. Pain couldn't touch him. Tore off his fingernails, crushed his bollocks, nothing. Turned out, he was devilishly ticklish. I placed a beetle on his belly and set a mug atop it. Damn near went mad.
We were lucky this time, but you'd best leave via the sewers. The trapdoor's in the floor.
Take care of yourself, Klug.
Well, before we leave, of course, take everything I can. Okay, let's see what do we have here. Oh, and still more. Good. I love that. Just walk into someone's house. Hey, hello, and take everything away. I'm a master thief. Absolutely master thief. Okay. I think... Oh, almost left here something. A butter knife. Okay, an extra sword. Which may be gonna be useful, maybe not. Okay. Alright. I have taken everything. Almost everything. No. Okay. Let's leave the place. Yoo-hoo! Jump in. I have a feeling I'm not gonna love this place. Especially because they are stronger than me. Oh, you're dead. What was that?
There's a draft. Should be an exit here. Klug wouldn't have sent us here.
I found it.
Free city of Novigrad. Name actually used to mean something.
I'm so good.
The very reason.
How you doing, my friend?
The massacre brought me. Thought they'd be safe from Radovid's reapers. Instead, they jumped out of the frying pan with a fire. But Novigrad stands on top of a mountain of coin.
Nothing.
And winning a war takes three things: coin, coin, and even more coin. That's why they're exterminating mages, confiscating their property and possessions. And they'll go after non-humans next. The elves occupy slums, but the dwarves practically control financial life in the city.
Official word is that Novigrad will remain neutral. Somehow doubt anyone believes that anymore.
Judging by what Klug said, the parcel should be around here on the bottom. Unless the poor man was
Where did you die?
He's been forgetful ever since Manga interrogated
And
him.
how?
Seems to be suffering from a persecution
Tell me
complex.
the story.
Current must have carried the sack seaward. I'll swim towards the port. Coming with?
Maybe some other time.
Don't know what you're missing. Water's thick with pungent oils. Guessing it'll do wonders for my complexion.
I think that is the stuff. Okay, we have the thing. Alright, so need to go back to Trace.
Find the parcel? Or did you
Yes.
get wet for no reason?
Nothing like a refreshing swim in a filthy canal. Found a few fish, a rusty anchor, the carcass of a boat. Oh, and this.
Oh, my package. Hope the contents aren't soaked through. Oh, you're a doll.
Seem to be in your element.
Still remember my elements? How I use them?
Come on, 6 months isn't that long. It's not like I'm senile.
But you do have a history of amnesia.
I've recovered my memory completely.
Good. That should stop people from taking advantage of you.
You took on too many enemies.
I have.
Aye.
I've never even intimated.
We need to hurry.
You've been like me.
Greetings, sorceress.
Greetings, Brandon.
I didn't expect you to bring company.
You told him you're sorceress.
Triss, you told this man you're a sorceress?
Of course. She was looking for work. That's her chief asset.
Are you, Triss?
I know it was reckless, but competition's stiff here. No one would hire me if I claimed to be a common rat catcher.
More importantly, no one would believe such a beauty could be an exterminator of rodents. But I'd prefer you not to tarry and begin.
You just died once or more times?
I've agreed a price.
We settled on a full coin purse.
Brandon & Co. is a serious outfit.
No, I'm not screaming.
The largest granary in all Novigrad.
Yeah. Maybe you had an internal scream. Half in advance, yeah?
You're a merchant, familiar with how commerce works.
Of course. Honest pay for honest work.
Half up front, half once the job's done.
You're asking a great deal.
I'm a witcher. Gotta admit, I've met my share of people who say one thing beforehand, another after the fact.
Very well. Your first installment.
We need to place these crystals around the granary, near anything that looks rat-related.
Okay.
I'll cover half the space, you take the other half. Look for evidence of rat activity.
Thing is, I know what evidence of manticore activity looks like, but rodents?
Geralt, we'd both rather be somewhere else. I'd rather be sitting in a royal council meeting, but they killed my king. Look for crevices.
Okay, here is one.
Once we place this incense, what then?
I'll cast a spell and the rats will leave.
Can't do that without sprinkling incense? Don't really feel up to looking for rat shit.
Stop whining.
Ah, come on.
Looks like a good spot. I don't like
Geralt
this
is
guy.
acting like a girl.
I don't either.
About
He's much too
rats.
Can't help but agree. But no. Notice how he didn't try to haggle?
Must really want the rats out.
Triss, he's a merchant. He makes his living by haggling.
If I worried about that sort of thing, I'd starve to death in this.
Think I plugged every hole in there.
All right. Get ready.
She
for some
said
magic
she's going to
fireworks.
cover
Once
the
I activate the incense, we'll have a moment to talk.
half of the place, and she never did. So the rats are still here. Ah, okay. They're leaving. Nice. Very nice.
Well, now we wait for them to scurry away.
Interesting method. Never had much luck with rats. Once I hit one with a fork in complete darkness, trying to show off my witcher's senses. Masterful throw, really. Problem was, no one else saw it. How could they in the dark?
So, what do you think? Rat catcher? It's a long way to fall from being advisor to Temeria's king.
Indeed.
I'm just glad to see you safe and sound. And
Reconciled?
Well,
I was worried about seeing you again.
I'm not good with girls, so I don't know what to say.
We said everything there was to say 6 months ago. I don't want to go back to that.
These things are always coming
I'm
back.
not going back to it. It's just... It's one thing to say something, it's another to actually do it.
We promised to remain friends. I hope nothing will change that.
Yeah, we are friends. Maybe with benefits, I don't
tell
know.
me how Yen's doing.
How do you know I found her?
You didn't answer my question. How's Yen?
She's fine.
She's fine.
That's good.
Asking about anything
She's mad.
specific?
Never mind.
She is mad.
I got my answer.
Well, well. Are lovebirds having themselves a little chat instead of working?
The job's done. Geralt, those are...
I know who they are, Triss.
My friends begged me to notify them if I encountered a mage, sorceress, what have you. Didn't have the heart to refuse.
It's a trap, Geralt.
This stank from the start. Let's agree your friends were never here. Now pay the rest and let's part in peace.
You don't set the terms, mutant.
Oh, I do.
We're here for the witch.
We're inseparable, see? Afraid you'll have to take us both.
Geralt!
If
No.
say so.
Maybe I would try
Right, we've talked.
a grief.
Do what you gotta. Just remember, I can't help but get in your way.
But a rat and snake definitely not.
As have I. Neither is to leave here alive.
Yourself out. Get it from both sides.
Oh, you dick! Oh! Witch Hunter sword. Good. Good, 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 good.
Bastard hired me on the assumption he wouldn't have to pay me. Duped and trapped like a child.
It was good
If
to
not
ask for the money.
We need
Half of the money in advance. Alright, you can have all my snakes. And I take the grief. But I would not try the rat. Is there someone? It shows there is someone. See? Okay. Let's not worry about. Wait. I need to check some things here. Food-wise. This one here is clears toxicity. Okay. And now
Don't
you
kill me.
are
Good
going
sir,
to be dead.
They forced me. Had I not told them, they'd have set fire to my home, my warehouse. The mage hunters know no mercy. Spare me, good man. Be not like those murderers.
Shut up. I should kill you. Thing is, you'd be no good to anyone but the gulls as a corpse. So you'll live and pay us double. Now.
Fine. Your coin.
Now, get.
Thanks, Geralt.
No need.
No need. Glad I could help.
You know, I've been thinking who might know something about Ciri. And I just got an idea. There's an Oneiromancer in town, Corrine Tilly. Very capable, supposedly.
Oneiromancer? What the heck is that?
Corine's been very effective. You should at least try. She's taken a job close by. Follow the canal, away from the fish market. The house is near the first bridge. Its owner, de Jonquier, is a rich banker.
Not coming with me?
I've got some things to take care of.
Another rat-infested warehouse?
Not exactly. Nothing even remotely satisfying. Such are the times.
It was nice to see you again.
You too, Geralt. You should go now.
Do you feel
before Corrine goes back into hiding
air
somewhere?
is vibrating between them?
I live in the bits, near the fish market. Stop by. It'll be nice.
All right. See you later.
Lovely. I have received some points. Still not enough. Okay. Let's meditate. Okay.
Ladies. Got a problem? Double chase.
Need to go around.
Just passing by, wanderer? Or do you seek something specific?
Who's asking?
Rudolf de Jonquier. Of those de Jonquiers, yes. My ancestors laid the foundations of this city. I now own its largest bank.
Didn't need a recommendation. Name would have been enough.
Father always said, all ought to know your merit, son. Don't hide.
Alright, I never heard a story like this. But
I'm looking for Corrine Tilly.
Oh, you've come to the right
place.
place.
I read a story
Corrine
about the king of the snakes.
Been there for a few days.
Who have the poor man who saved the king's son.
Why do you need to know the house's history? You a historian or on a whim?
I bought this property a short while ago. Paid a pretty penny, I might
But
add.
clearly I never ate
Soon
any
after I
snake.
witnessed disturbances.
Any white snake.
Led me to fear the home might be haunted.
What are the symptoms?
Maybe I should.
They vary. Giggling in the night. And furniture moving about in the attic. And last week... Well, you shan't believe it. I found human feces in the parlor.
Not interested in what's going on inside? Seeing it for yourself?
I'm a banker. Cursed homes scare me. Do you know how a haunting can affect property value? Point of fact, Corrine requested she not be disturbed.
I'd like to go inside, look around.
Was there told in that story where you can find these white snakes?
You're a witcher. You may enter, call that my whim. truth is, we're already dependent on the Black Ones, economically.
Okay, let's get into this house and let's rob it. Oh, look at this. I'm gonna be rich. Someone was...
Put it down, please. That's blood. Don't spill it. Please.
What the heck?
Stop. Go away. Don't do that. Leave it.
This is a blue kind of a thingy like this Johnny guy was yesterday. Alright, that part burned into your brain, but you forgot where we can find these snakes.
Wake up.
I have to look up on the internet. Maybe in a dark web.
The doll. The attic.
All right. Time to check the attic.
Put it down, please. That's blood. Don't spill it. Please. Stop. Go away. Don't do that. Leave it.
Okay, that's leads to the attic. Nice.
Way to the next room's blocked.
Okay. Yeah, that's what I thought. I can break it with weight and disarmed. Paper on which a creep has been hastily drawn by a child, it seems. Well, you never know.
Strange stuff. A doll. Drawing shows it lying in a cradle. Maybe I should find one.
And where was the crib? It's down there.
Put it down, please. That's blood. Don't spill it. Please.
Okay, there is the... okay. So, am I logged in? Oh!
Another masterpiece. An oven and a blackened grate. Oh joy. A riddle. Guess I should find an oven.
Stop. Go away.
Find the oven.
Leave it.
It's definitely not here. Okay, Okay, that's living outside. So I have to go down to the basement. Do I? And there it is. There it is, the oven. I found a good armor. Nice. This looting session was good. Fire. Okay. And now the oven.
Boo! Did I scare you? Scared you, didn't I? I can tell you was scared. Big brave man scared of wee little Sarah. Ain't that funny?
I wouldn't do that anymore if I were you, Sarah. You might scare someone so bad they'll hurt you.
Why would someone hurt me? Having a spot of fun's not allowed anymore.
What are you playing?
That lady fell asleep, and I've sent her some horrible dreams. I'll not her wake neither. I can do that, you know. Funny, isn't it?
Very funny. Thing is, I gotta talk to the dreamer, so I'd like you to let her wake up.
Little Sarah doesn't want her to wake. Little Sarah wants to play.
There is a game Sarah wants to play or something, isn't it? I know what you are.
You're lucky. I know you're a harmless godling, but others might not know, and then...
And how'd you know I'm a godling, eh? How's that, eh? Eh?
If it looks like one and acts like one, trust me, you're a godling. You give the dreamer nightmares and won't let her wake up. Why are you tormenting her?
I'm not tormenting anyone. Scary dreams are great. What I love is when this big hen chases me. Hen's got these red...
Why do you live in a haunted house?
I'll tell you a secret.
Eh?
The house ain't haunted.
What did you say, eh?
I just pretend it is. Make everyone think that. It was sitting there
In
all
it, eh?
So I moved in. Bigwig from the bank then came and bought it. I don't like bankers, especially not to live with, so I decided to give him a scare.
Gave the banker a really big scare. See, he paid a lot for this house and won't give it up easily, which is why you need to find another home.
I don't want to! I don't! I won't!
Let's make a deal.
Sarah, Novigrad's no place for a godling. But if you want to live here, that's your business. So let's make a deal.
A deal? What kind?
Leave the dreamer alone. In exchange, I'll tell the banker the house is haunted. For good, no way to lift the curse.
You tell him that? What if he doesn't believe you?
I'm a witcher. He'll believe me.
Yes? Yes? Yes! Do that and I promise not to bother your friend. Not even a little. You're awfully nice, you know.
I don't hear that often. Thanks.
Now go wake that sleepyhead. I won't stop her. She'll get up.
Alright. But let's dress up nice. See this? Wow. I am looking so good. Cover trousers. I don't know. Okay. And we have some new steel sword. I need to fix them. Oh yes, I can have this thingy. Alright, look at this. Got a big belly. Alright, she's alright. No? But in that armor, it looks like I have a big belly.
Triss Marigold sent me to see you.
Gods. Horrible nightmares. I was supposed to dream the history of this house. Instead, I saw furniture. Hungry furniture that wished to devour me. I know it must sound foolish. But in the dream, well, it was all too real. And not at all amusing.
The work of a godling. She made people believe the house was haunted. Also injected your dreams with her little jokes.
And you managed to wake me. I feel fortunate.
We witchers have our ways.
I thank you very much. The dreams, they were awful.
I think her dressing is
Anyway,
a
I can
wee
pay you
bit
back.
revealing.
There is, actually. I'm looking for a young woman who was seen in Novigrad.
I can certainly try to help. But I'll need to clear my head first. After those deranged
Alright,
dreams,
you
I feel
mean.
it's full of cobwebs.
Okay.
Find me at the Golden Sturgeon. I rent a room there.
All right. See you there.
Alright. So maybe I need to find another armor. What the heck? Why I'm falling off from these things? Alright, so the house is haunted.
I saw Miss Corinne leave, but she refused to speak to me. Is the matter resolved? Or quite the opposite?
Yeah, I think I will. The house is still haunted, can't seem to lift the curse. Okay,
A bit
I
of both.
promised.
A demon had captured Corinne. I managed to free her, but the house is still haunted.
Did Corinne dream of the building's past?
Yeah. Pretty horrid, apparently. Though she refused to talk about it. Nobody should inhabit the place.
So many crowns I paid! Ah, well. It shan't put me in the poorhouse.
Okay.
The second sword.
Mate, shit in your stew. Trap.
Washed your hair, Lee.
What the? Oh, wow. I need this armorer guy.
Need something sharpened? Reforged?
Okay.
What do you have on offer?
I can sell these things. Yeah, gonna sell it. This one too. Oh yeah, the Plague Tale. That's a very good game. Witch Hunter Swarm. This one is better, so I'm gonna sell that one. 45 to 55. This is just the same. Okay, sell that one. Kermoren. Oh, well, I think I made a mistake there. 160 to repair everything, and that's put me into a shit situation. 2% chance to cause bleeding. Okay, I'm gonna sell this one. No, I don't want to repair it. I want to sell it. Oh, actually, there should be lots of junk. Yeah, there is, but I cannot sell it for this guy. Okay.
So long.
So be it.
I see a challenge. Racial hygiene. Personal hygiene.
Ah, there is some fight.
I've seen better.
I need to go upstairs. Oh, there it is. Wait. No one can see, so I'm gonna loot. Alright. Hello, Corinne.
A dream in here.
Never witnessed a seance like this before, let alone participated.
I will guide you. You must first achieve a kind of mental accord. I must ask some questions. You must answer them. It's important you're truthful. Answer from your heart.
Alright, let's do this.
Let's begin.
To start with, tell me a memory you have of this woman.
What for?
Do as I ask, please. I need the strongest, most complete memory you have of...
Ciri. The woman's name is Ciri. I accepted a job once. Did it. Asked to choose my reward, I invoked the law of surprise. Never thought I'd actually meet the child promised to me at that time. Years later, I was in the Broccolon forest. Happened on a girl there. Didn't know who she was. The Dryads wanted to keep her, turn her into one of their own. But the Waters of Oblivion, they failed in her case.
Do you know there
Ciri
gonna
came
be
out
a
of
second
Broccolon
part
with me.
for a
I
Plague
sent her
Tale?
back to her grandmother then. But already, I felt bound to her.
I'm sure you do.
By destiny.
By something more.
Thank you. Would you be willing to share another memory?
Why not?
Yes.
No need to rush. We have time.
Ciri was orphaned during the Second War with Nilfgaard.
Never played it. That's
No idea
an
what to do with a young
absolute
girl.
amazing game.
So I did what I would have done with a boy and took her to Kaer Morhen. Figured some physical training, sword work.
You have to
development of
play
her
that
stamina
game.
Couldn't hurt. I remember her standing on a crumbling wall. A stone came loose. She lost her footing. Caught her at the last possible instant. Strongest memory, though, is of her coming out of her room one day, wearing a dress and claiming she was indisposed. Knew then that Ciri
but
was
story
maturing.
wise,
It was
it's still.
unavoidable. I was lost in the
And there
face
is
of
some fight in it as well, but
I
no
see.
choices really.
Do you wish to tell me anything more?
The thing is quite linear.
Yes, I think so.
In that case...
Well, I enjoyed it.
It was after her time training at Kaer Morhen. After the moment when Yennefer first called Ciri her daughter. We'd been separated. I knew she was in danger. I dreamt of her multiple times. I found her at Stygga Castle. She'd gone there to free Yen and gotten herself captured in the process. They wanted to hurt her. I remember fighting side by side with Ciri on stairs slippery from blood. It was the first time she ever deflected a crossbow bolt with her sword. Told her never to try it again.
These memories, they're intense. Do you wish to continue?
Yeah, why not?
I have more to say.
Then please do.
Okay.
It was
How
in
did I
Rivia.
die?
The second war with Nilfgaard had just ended. There was still tension in the air. For gods know what reason, race riots erupted in the town. I tried to do something, but couldn't stop a riled crowd. A boy with a pitchfork. He ran it right through my gut. Yennefer lay dying as well. Ciri had us carried onto a boat. We sailed to a place where apple trees bloom eternal. She left us there. That was the last time I saw her.
Alright. That's
You
pretty
claim the
interesting.
woman has abilities. Tell me about them.
She's a child of the Elder Blood.
A descendant of bloody Falker. The rebel burned at the stake. The prophecies claim the world's destroyer will be born of the firebrand's cursed blood.
Pure legend.
Know when a legend transforms into prophecy? When it gains believers. I think you're right to be reticent in talking about the woman. I see. Do you wish to say more?
No. Can we start?
Naturally. I knew you cared about her.
Yeah, I told her because of she owes
The
me.
emotions you so carefully conceal.
And I don't think so she's going to cheat me.
Make yourself comfortable and try to relax. You must take my hand and talk of Ciri.
Because without me,
Tell me where you
she
think
never
she
would
might
wake
be.
up.
Who could be at her side?
If Ciri couldn't find me, I'm sure she would have looked for another friend.
Who do you mean?
Yennefer wasn't in Novigrad. Triss was. But Ciri never found her. Maybe Dandelion. They liked each other a lot.
What is happening now? Who's this guy? My best lover. What? Am I still dreaming?
Dreamt of a swallow at first. After that, just nightmares.
At times the dreams can multiply. Show the past as well as the future.
The swallow. It symbolizes Ciri. She contacted Dandelion. I didn't know he was in town.
The poet. Heard about him. Someone left him the rosemary and thyme in their will.
The Rosemary and Thyme? Where's that?
As you enter the city through the red light district, you come upon a bridge. The rosemary is just past it.
Dandelion inherited a brothel?
So I've heard.
Thanks for your help.
Good luck, Witcher. I hope you find your Ciri.
Okay, go to the rosemary and thyme.
Seas are tossing, tossing, and the wind keeps blowing and blowing.
Wanna bite me, Wolfie?
So many go here, go there, do this, do that. Unbelievable.
This life.
Why is she screaming?
Yes?
I've seen better.
What's wrong with them?
Giving me no choice.
Where the fuck are you? The ladies for me, Andy.
Alright, I'm not gonna fight them. Let's carry on with the story. What's the bloody places? I love these shady people. What is this? The gods have heard the land's cry. Its people's long wait is over. King Radovid will save the north. No, that was Jon Snow. It's locked. Fantastic.
Will, save me. I'll never come back, you stinking stanties.
All's we want.
Next time I'll rip your fucking legs off and shove them up your arse till you've toes for teeth.
Why every dwarf is a Scottish person having a Scottish accent? Why?
Get out in the nick of
It's
time,
a bug.
as always.
Zoltan, with your boot to someone's ass.
Because of me.
Who were
Okay.
those men?
Local colour. I wasn't gone more than a moment. Long enough for them to turn our home into theirs. All right, time for some spring cleaning. I've got to boot them all out. Care to join me?
With pleasure.
Get into his soul.
Me! Leave him to me!
I can use a fight.
Not good.
Shit. Hey, killed it!
Told you this place was good. Told you to know.
Reminds me of a taste of war. Eh?
Yeah, almost like you never left for.
You want more?
Leg it!
Bastards.
I'm pleased. That went well. Now we can greet each other like the gods of
Yeah, that's true.
ages.
Hey, Zoltan.
A hard shell
You look good.
with the soft
Let him fight
inside.
later. What with the war on, no Mahakaman meat to be found, but Redanian lagers standing in just fine. You, though, you've withered a bit. Something worrying you?
It's about Ciri. I know she came to Novigrad. Might still be here.
You mean she's come back? I'll be damned. I wonder if I'd recognize her. How many years is it now? 6, 7? But what'd she be doing here?
Hiding, probably. She might be in danger.
See her in your dreams?
Couple times. Her and the Wild Hunt.
Oh, not good.
Not at all, but I know she came here and contacted Dandelion.
We've a wee problem then.
What?
Where's Dandelion?
I'd like to know that myself. Maybe he could explain what the hell's going on. Not just fell returned as you saw.
expecting to come home to a hot like a boar and some cold ale, and what do you find instead? A shite storm. Dandelion gone, the tavern chock full of bums. Haven't a clue what happened.
Let's look around. Might find something that'll put us on his trail.
Prime idea. I say we start on the ground floor. It's where he sat and wrote.
When will you return to Sidaris? I hope it will be soon, for I miss you terribly. I'm going to check, look for clues.
From a grateful muse.
Reading someone else's letters.
My visage red and hot, I plunged into purest ecstasy, imbibing its nectar. Your dexterous digits on my soul's yearning call.
From the finest vineyards, every last one.
No one knows the fruit of the vine like Dandelion.
That is the thingy.
It's the loot he got from the elves of Dol Blathanna.
Aye. Must have been in a great rush to leave it behind.
Gavi dwarf. Letter from Bohemil de Rabbi, dear Viscount. Once more, I would like to convey my thanks for agreeing to grace my son's wedding ceremony with your song. Dandelion having lots of funds. Okay, what else? Oh, that's my stash. I don't care about that. Okay. Well, there's a book.
10 barrels of Toussaint Dry, 5 cases of sodden triple mead. Nothing here.
No, that's exactly what we're looking for.
What? Why?
It's his planner.
Let's reach Dandelion and planning.
Dandelion and planning. Good one. Besides, anything he wrote here probably had a special system. Chaos only he could ever decipher. Actually, in the past, sometimes not even that.
Give him a chance. Might not be that bad. Seems when he inherited this fine establishment, it came with some fine responsibilities. Bookkeeping among them. He also made a habit of noting down the times of his meetings, official and private. So, who'd he been seeing of late? Here it is. Seems he's only been meeting women of late, the dog.
Not a bad idea. Dandelion's pretty loose-lipped. Might have blabbed something to a lady friend that'll put us on his trail.
That's what I'm counting on. We should divide these somehow. Perhaps... fuck it. I'll ask the lassies in my half, you interrogate the ones in yours. Suche?
Yeah.
Zoltan, wait. This is in verse.
And you figure that's unnatural because...
I love that this dwarf having a Hungarian name.
Meet me back here when you're done.
Even.
Share our findings.
Right, yeah.
Written as it should be.
Do a wee bit of tidying
Almost
before
99%.
Cannot stomach the idea of coming back to this mess. And you'd be wise to read your bit before you scurry off. If you need anything, I'll be next door.
This picture.
Nose is too small.
Aye, the sword's too big. By the by, is that how it's done? Killing a wyvern?
Technique's not quite right, but you gotta admit he's doing it with gusto.
I spoke with him, and I believe I told you he lives on Hungary.
The faculty of Oxenford University
Found a new
is honored to
girlfriend
grant Julian
and
Alfred
having a
Pancratz,
merry life.
Viscount de
I presume.
Letonov,
Sometimes I see
title of
his
Master
post
of
on
the Seven
Facebook.
Liberal Arts.
Keep forgetting he's got that damn full name.
Maybe I should speak to him again, just to see what is happening. Okay, read the planner. That's not that one. Worst inventory. There is the inventory. Meditation, best tutorial, characters, books. Okay, where is the planner of Dandelion? Well, I do not see anything. I don't see what is happening here. So was it done? Nope, that wasn't done. Okay, where is this planner? Because I was supposed to be able to read it, didn't I? Okay, where is that bloody planner? It was here, but Zoltan took it. Where did he put it?
Well, don't just stand there. Read. We might learn something.
I wanted to read it, but I can't. Oh, there it is. Okay. How the heck I can find that? Oh, here we go. What a moron I am. What a moron I am. Yeah, it's indeed a long time. Okay, I'm a quick reader.
Still here? Looking for something?
Just checking to see that everything's in place.
Actually, glad you're still here. Wanted to ask you about someone. Though well she knows the touch of silken lace, she shuns not straw when gripped in lust's embrace.
Molly keeps things tidy for the Baroness Lavalette.
A baroness within reach and he settled for a chambermaid?
Dandelion's not one to judge folk by their station. You know that. Like he says, in the alcove, we're all equals.
Yeah. Guess a true poet observes life in all its aspects, examines it from all perspectives.
Okay, Marabella.
If I didn't know him better, I'd say he was jealous about this Marabella.
Oh, I doubt it. Former pupil. And well, the tales he told me about her.
Doubt I want to hear them.
Probably better off not. Things between them took a turn for the strange at some point.
Meaning?
She had him wearing mummers' costumes. Took to calling him Christian, referring to herself as Anastasia.
Huh, truly perverse.
She didn't win half of it. Called him her stallion once. That's the fool took it as a compliment, till she pulled a bit in the reins into her cupboard. Poor bastard fled out the window.
Vespula.
Vespula. Name rings a bell. She threw his knickers out the window.
That's her.
Hollered something about him being a scoundrel with a voice like a consumptive pheasant.
That's her.
Threw flower pots at him.
Guess soul flames never die.
Okay, Rusava Ater.
Like a rose abashed of its crimson hue, fair Rosa would sink into humor's blue. She shunned her lessons in civility to swing her dwarf with agility. Dwarf. Never suspected he'd be so humble.
Dwarfs what Rosavar Atre deemed her Guihir. Well chosen, eh?
Eh? Well chosen,
A dozen of Guardian aristocrat with the Imperial Legation. Commissioned Dandelion to tutor Rosa and her sister in the art of rhetoric. But we, Rosa, preferred swordplay.
How dare she reject the great bard in favor of a common swordmaster?
More than one, it seems. Week on week, we get fresh gossip about her thrashing another instructor. So bad he resigns. Word has it her dad's now looking to hire her next victim. I mean, instructor.
Okay, the last one.
A figure most rare, her nature dual. Look deep in her eyes or be made a fool. Well, well, seems fascinated with this one.
Not without reason. Never been much for elven women myself, but this one's exceptional. Dare say Francesca Finderbeard be jealous.
You want to take this one then?
Nah, you can have her.
Why?
See, elven beauty's like a young Beauclair wine, whereas I prefer vodka straight up.
Okay.
Well, know about all I wanted to know. Thanks for your help.
Alright, so lots of talk about different females.
Witcher.
I will get you every last copper, with interest. Give me a week, please.
Horson's no banker. He's an honest man. You pay on time, you get protection. You don't pay.
What the heck?
What you hollering for, stupid wench? What are you hoping for? A knight in shining armour?
Close enough.
Keep out of this, greyhead, not your concern.
Vespula's got someone else's protection now.
Really? Who's that be?
The King of Beggars made a deal with Junior. This is his turf now.
Didn't hear nothing about that.
But you have heard what Bedlam does to people who cross him. Or you need a demonstration?
Come on, Fritz. Boss wants it that way. It's how it's got to be.
Thank you. Oh, thank you. To think there are men who'll help a stranger out of the kindness of their hearts.
Not entirely out of kindness, and you're not entirely a stranger.
What are you? Oh, I know you. You're that witcher took Dandelion out whoring. Gerald, right?
What the heck?
Not Gerald. Geralt.
Oh. Dreadful sorry.
Explain something if you don't mind. You say I took Dandelion out whoring.
So he said. Claimed I was his one and only. But he fell in with the wrong folk. You and that dwarf who always looks like a cow licked him. Said you two were a bad example. Wine, women.
Song. He picked that habit up from us too? Gotta have a word with him. What do you think? Where could Dandelion be?
Probably out whoring. That horse pheasant. That lying scoundrel.
Ouch. What did he do to get your goat?
Same thing as ever. Prize bullshitter came back, saying it was till death do we part this time. And no more than a week passed before I spotted him in Harbourside, strolling with some trollop on his arm. 'Twas the last straw. All those questions about the washerwomen at the bathhouse, then this. I beat him black and blue and threw him out on his ear.
Dandelion ask you about other washerwomen? Not terribly subtle even for him.
Maybe he likes some sudsy.
Maybe. But what did he ask about, exactly?
Oh, this and that, really. What's it like at the bathhouse? Have I got any friends there? What are their working hours? I don't know. Maybe he's looking to hire one for his tavern. Maybe I got all in a huff for no reason.
This woman he was with in the harbor. Who was she?
Claimed she was his niece from Covere. Ha! Horvere, more likely. Corset so tight her eyes were popping out her head. His too, come to think
She's
of it.
jealous
An
and
artist
angry.
or doesn't much matter as they're one in the same.
Thanks for your help. Listen, when I find Dandelion, anything I should tell him?
No. I mean, tell him he's a two-faced snake, but it would be nice if he dropped by.
Oh well. Okay, what's the next one?
My man carries his pitchfork like you. on his back.
Welcome.
I'm a friend of Dandelion's, looking for Elial.
You've come to the right spot. How might I be of service? Need something shortened? Patch your trousers, darn your socks.
You Elial?
Yes. Now pick your jaw up off the floor.
Sorry, I thought Elial was one of Dandelion's girlfriends.
Oh, so it's that. Wait here.
What?
Any better?
What the heck?
So you're...
Elial.
Did you and Dandelion... how did you two meet?
I met him one night in a tavern. He was blind drunk.
I don't know. I don't want to know the rest. Let's be nosy.
What happened?
What do you think? We spoke.
Everything for Dandelion.
I'm not sure what you're getting at, but I should make one thing clear. Men don't interest me. Told him that as well. Luckily, Dandelion's an open-minded fellow. We had a lovely evening. He became a loyal customer afterwards.
Dandelion visit your shop often?
I tried many times to talk him into a decent doublet. Sadly, he'd only come in to get a button rear fixed or a hole patched.
When did you last see him?
Some time ago. He brought in one of Zoltan's jerkins, insisted I sew on an extra pocket. Odd as requests go, I had the distinct feeling he'd actually come to talk.
What did you and Dandelion talk about? He asked about anything in particular?
Let me think. Had an ordinary chat, really. Although, indeed, he did keep asking about Kalkstein. If Dandelion and I hadn't laid our cards on the table at the start, I might have suspected he had a history with the alchemist. He spoke like a lovesick beau. In fact, he desperately wished to meet with him.
Kalkstein's in Novigrad? Wouldn't mind seeing him myself.
You're too late, I fear. The witch hunters nabbed him recently, burned him at the stake in Hierarch Square.
Oh, that was the guy.
Ooh, the goings-on, impressive. Fiery beasts circled his pyre, then rose into the sky and exploded to form letters.
Really? What did they spell?
Radovid sucks flaccid cock.
I know this is none of my business, but why do you...
Why do I dress up? As a child, I dreamt of becoming a Doppler when I grew up. I became a tailor instead. Discovered clothing. Costumes can express all the complexities of one's personality. I'm a Redanian countess one day, a dockside thug the next. That is true freedom.
Mm-hmm.
Have you never thought to become someone else? Even for a moment? Must be horribly boring being a witcher all the time.
I managed to stay
I don't
interested.
think so.
Thanks for your help. And Nice to meet you.
I can help with much more. If you need new trousers or a vest, you know where to find me.
Yeah, I do know. Alright. See the bloody other one. But that's pretty far away. Yeah, it's absolutely boring to be a Witcher. Always just fighting, dying, and stuff like this.
Why did exile have to be our lot?
Maybe he should try it out. I would recommend it for him full-heartedly.
What do you want?
Why are you crying? Don't cry. Everything gonna be alright.
Ah.
Excuse me. I'm looking for Marabella.
I am she. Wait outside. Class is in session.
Can't wait.
Sorry, can't wait. Hear about Dandelion. I'm Geralt, and I'm...
Geralt? I know you.
How?
Fine. If you're eager to join in the lesson, you're welcome to. Children, sadly the Ratcatcher has a fever today, but in his stead, we're honored to welcome a Witcher, who will now tell us about his trade.
But...
Yeah! This is grand! You shan't disappoint them, will you?
Well, probably not.
So, who would like to ask the first question?
Me! What's it mean that witches are lecturers?
Tell you in a few years, yeah.
How old are you again?
9! 8!
In that case, wait a few years and I'll tell you.
Children, what's the meaning of this? Next question.
Is it true witches kill kings?
Yeah, when they deserve it, probably.
A man cursed who's turned into a monster a Witcher might have to kill, even if he's a king.
So King Foltest was a monster. What's it like to cut off someone's head? Can you show us how to cut off a head? Can we try your potions?
Enough. That is all for today. Gather your things.
Only
and I
2
shall see you in the
questions.
morning. Yeah! Bid farewell to Master Geralt.
It's great you came.
Oh, I'd have rather had the Ratcatcher.
So please do tell me, why are you here?
Why you put me on the spot?
Thanks. That was an ordeal. Think I'd rather face a swarm of neckers than a class of 10-year-olds.
The Ratcatcher had no objections.
Oh yeah? How's he feeling?
He's dead. Bubonic
Ouch.
plague, it seems. I didn't want to upset the children. But you wish to speak of Dandelion?
I know you saw Dandelion recently.
Oh yes. Longest afternoon of my life.
He read you his poems.
No. We perused the illustrated guide to fungi.
Maybe... No. Won't even try to guess why he wanted to do that.
Mold. That was his interest. When his hand abandoned my knee to point at a figure of penicillium...
So hard to find this bloody dandelion.
Died. Permanently.
See Dandelion after the fungus incident?
No. I even considered granting him another chance. His heart of hearts is pure gold. He simply needs a bit more discipline in his life. But he never came back to see me. So I thought if it's done, it's done.
Found a poem Dandelion wrote about you. Portrayed you as an unusually talented individual.
Really? Did he mention my poetry? Horses have always fascinated me. I've always longed to extol their noble beauty. Did you see any of my work at Dandelions? Mere exercises, true, but I'd be curious to know what you thought of them.
No. Didn't see any.
Gee up! A snakely whip rose skyward. Gee-haw! Crack! She reined the beast in. The stallion danced betwixt her thighs. Lather bathed its chinny chin.
What the heck was
Sorry,
that?
don't know much about poetry.
Yeah. Goodbye.
Thanks for your help. Farewell.
Alright.
Lasses can't be witches or witcheresses. What's that?
So much talking and I'm just getting the experience points. It's just nice. Seems to be it's taking ages to find the person you need. Okay, I cannot. That's a guarded house, so I cannot really do here anything, is it? Or I have to do something to get him.
Shouldn't interest you. The Baroness don't mingle with just anyone.
Don't worry. I'm here to see your chambermaid, Molly.
Out of the way. Baroness is riding out. Be gone.
Geralt of Rivia at my doorstep. Surely this is no chance encounter?
Greetings, Baroness. Greetings, General. You're right. I'm here for a reason.
There's no mistaking you. But for etiquette's sake, Mary Louisa Lavalette, an Imperial General and a Witcher meet, and know each other. Surprising.
Yeah, we had an opportunity to, talk when the Emperor summoned me to Vizima.
Had you run afoul of Var Emrys? No. You'd be long dead if that were so. It seems, then, that you share some interests. But I shan't question you out of doors. Will you accept my invitation? Tell me what brings you here.
Looking for a girl named Molly. Heard she works here.
My maidservant. I'm afraid she's currently at the home of my dear friend Patricia Vegelbud.
Perhaps Geralt could accompany us. He could speak with Molly at the races.
Is that something you'd consider, Witcher? Care to partake of some sophisticated diversion?
Eh? That's true, eh? You are right, eh?
Think I can find my own way to the Vegelbud home.
Very well. Perhaps I can convince you to join me later at the races. I shall keep an eye out for you.
Okay, so I want to speak with this Molly. What the heck? Okay, so I have to go there anyway. Okay, put there the stupid marker.
I'll chase the pansy all the way to the garden.
What, did you catch him?
No luck. What do you want?
I want to go in.
Rosa var Atra's expecting me. Supposed to give her lessons in swordplay.
Come with me. Miss Rosa awaits.
Nice!
Won't you realise what you've got yourself into?
Hope so too.
Miss Rosa's got a downright beastly temper. Shows no mercy. Grab a wooden one. Take care not to hurt the little miss. You'll earn the ambassador's ire. Follow me.
Okay, do I have to equip it? Okay. Well, I took that sword, but what the heck? Yeah, swordplay, aye? Hey?
Well, Papa clearly went out of his way this time. Wood, to start with. I must know your worth.
You didn't see anything. You sure, eh?
Why bother with two swords when you can barely handle one? Rat it! You're quick! Stop closing! Fight! Why bother with two swords when you can barely handle one? Damn it!
Alright.
Well fought. You're much better than the last one.
I'm not actually your swordplay instructor.
Really? Then who are you? And how on earth did you get in?
I said I am the
I'm a
instructor.
witcher. I'm looking.
And I humbled you a wee
Witcher?
bit.
That's splendid. I always wanted to
Aye,
meet a witcher. This is so
Aye,
exciting.
eh? Okay, what's exciting about it?
What's so exciting about it?
Living on the edge. Tracking, then facing down beasts. Sleeping under the stars. Oh, it must be wonderful.
Try fighting a Zoogle while up to your neck in sewage. Nothing quite like it.
Not one of the high points, I suppose. Wait, weren't you about to ask me something?
Yes, I did. But let's
Before
flutter
I
her a wee
ask,
bit.
Gotta admit, you do pretty well with a sword. One pointer. Don't expose your left flank when you dodge.
Oh, I know. Terrible habit. Can't seem to get rid of it. I'd hoped to find someone in Novigrad who could help me to do so. But don't you dare try to dazzle me with advice. Already admitted you're not here to give me lessons.
Okay,
Came to ask about your
Dandelion.
rhetoric tutor, Dandelion.
Rhetoric tutor? Good one. That is why Papa hired him, but not at all what the bard had in mind. He mostly played his lute and sang for us. I believe he thought he was wooing.
Mean he wasn't? But you had some sort of relationship.
If you call him chasing after me a relationship. Even so, there was nothing between us. Seems my sisters had a bit of fun at our expense. But enough chatter. Stand and fight. I demand a rematch.
I feel quite bad beating up a girl.
And you can barely handle one.
Why is she singing the same line?
Come on, come closer.
Oh, damn it! Well, if you're not an instructor, you should certainly be one. Fancy giving me a few private lessons?
Oh yeah.
Can't rightly refuse
Sword play, aye?
What are you two lovebirds whispering about? You asked about my relationship with Dandelion? Well, here's the mix-up's mastermind. Edna Va Atra, the greatest mischief maker north or south of the Yaruga.
Wait a minute. Mean to say Dandelion mixed you two up?
On occasion, yes. But then Rosa would quickly set him straight. If you'd shut your catty mouth for a moment, dear little sister, I could explain. Edna sent Dandelion some love letters. She signed my name. Conceited as he is, naturally he fell for it. I was left to repel the aging bard's advances. Rosa, I had the best of intentions, you know that. I felt you needed help taking the first step. You blushed every time he sang a ballad. He'll next sing at your funeral if you don't stop it right now.
Calm down, ladies. No poet's worth two sisters nipping at each other's throats.
Especially not this one.
Listen, I just want to know one thing. Either of you seen Dandelion lately?
Edna might have. I certainly have not. My dear sister, I would never spend time alone with a man for whom you burn with a secret passion. Burn with passion? For one who incessantly praises another woman's talents? Afraid I've more sense than that.
Dandelion act any different lately? Notice anything strange?
Strange?
I think that's gonna be the last conversation I do.
She's so enamored she'd
And
hardly
then
notice if he turned into
gonna
a
be
werewolf.
done for today.
Edna, what? You needn't pretend he followed convention. Remember when he took us to the cemetery?
Rhetoric lessons in a cemetery. Unusual even for Dandelion.
We set out to visit the graves of celebrated Oxenford professors. He ended up quizzing us about Margrave Henkel.
Who?
Eccentric old coot. Died recently. He'd apparently been an important and generous patron of the arts as a young man.
Yeah, it's time indeed.
What are
It's
two young
big
Nilfgaardian
days.
aristocrats doing in Novigrad?
Dying of boredom. Papa's a diplomat. He also has many business dealings in Novigrad. He's a member of the Trade Corporation. Takes us along everywhere he goes, and must then find us new tutors in each spot. And so in Novigrad, the task fell to the poet Dandelion, Rosa's betrothed. Edna!
Bet sophisticated young ladies like you know a bunch about politics.
We've picked up a few things. What would you like to know?
Well,
wonder how the war's going. Any outcome?
let's deplete every
Papa
option.
says much depends on Radovid, and on who captures Novigrad first.
What's Novigrad got to do with it? Free city. Never taken sides. Always stayed out of conflicts.
Oh, even children know Novigrad's home to the world's largest fleet. And they say the city's treasury is bursting with enough to equip 2 armies.
Emperor continuing to push north. Courtiers must be ecstatic.
His confidants must be. But Papa says that's not likely to last much longer.
Why not?
Papa says the war's disrupting trade, and people are tired of financing the Emperor's adventures.
Changing subjects.
Yeah, changing subject, and let's get back to Dandelion.
Dandelion sing about. Know anything about her?
I believe she's a poetess, or trebarits. Very skilled and exceptionally talented, of course. But who knows? The bard might have invented her just to make us jealous. Pitiful chorister. I'd say it worked. You've gone all red in the face just talking about it. Your face will be red when I scratch your eyes out.
Alright, I should go.
Been a pleasure, but I've got stuff to take care of.
Exceedingly nice to meet you. Please come again. Well, can I expect any more lessons in future?
Where and when?
Awfully convincing, miss. Wonder where you learned it. Name the time and place.
House here, tomorrow. Same time as today.
See you then.
See you, Master Witcher.
Alright, so tomorrow I have to beat her up. I think she's into the Witcher, into Geralt, pretty much. Okay, go to the residence tomorrow to give Bruce a fencing lesson. Why? Okay, where I can go out? Here, for example. So, I still need to speak. Oh, there's an invitation from Keira Metz. I have to talk to her as well. Ciri's room. Go to the kitchen and talk to Gretka. And I still have to meet the Baron. And the broken flowers. Anyway, tomorrow. It's gonna be tomorrow. So, thank you very much to be here, as always. And be good, stay safe, and have a good night. Bye-bye.